welcome to TTTT. My name is Amina Abdi Rabah. I am your host. Joining me tonight, we have two new members. Hopefully, I will see them again and again of our panelists tonight. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Alafu kuna mjeuri fulani munamjua.
Amina,
you've seen him a few times.
I have done a lot to make you recognize me. Na bado unitambui. Any new person that comes on this show is always better than me. I don't know what's going on.
Because the grass is always greener, you know. And then I'm like, no, quatch. All right, so welcome to our new members. Hi, guys.
Hi.
So, Samiro.
Yes.
I would introduce you, by the way.
Of course, I'm Samiro, content creator, fashionista, and of course, I make football content as a whole and comedy. Just mambo yangu ni mingi.
What team do you support?
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Yes. Of course, Chelsea.
Oh, my turn.
Yes, it's your turn.
My name is Christine Wangare Irongo. Irongo ni baba yangu. But I go by Chris Baby kwa mtandao. Full-time digital content creator, influencer, and a psychologist by profession.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know, everyone has been wondering, Amina.
Yes, what are they wondering?
Why she dropped Christine Irungu and chose Chris Baby.
Yes.
So I'm here to break the news, guys.
Who's the baby?
It's because I kept calling her this all the time. She was like, I might just make it my name. So for all those who've been wondering, this is the year. Amina, I've struggled. They have called me single. Chris, thank you for coming.
No,
yeah. At least.
Sasa sikia. Sasa unakata umsiana kuclaim.
Our messages zimeanza mapema.
Chris, yani umekuja kunikatalia. Unikatae offline. Kuclaim. Alafu kuja unikatalie kwa TV.
Let's calm down. Okay, you are a situationship. You're not to be claimed. Okay, Quatch. Please know your place.
Kitu ya kidogo unaanza kudate dem kidogo wako na 100,000 followers anakuacha.
Tulisema kudate mdemu ni followers wanafaa kwa ngapi Nick?
Pole.
1,000 and below.
Exactly.
Ukidate dem mwenye ako na 1,000 followers and above, be ready for stress.
Focus, people. We are here for a job. Let us focus. Let's focus. So, Quatch, bado is surface pia uko single, usijali. All right, so now let's talk about something very serious that has been happening. Tempers flared at the offices of the Ministry of Health on Wednesday this week as frustrated patients, including men and women with young children, stormed the boardroom to express their dissatisfaction with the quality of health services under the Social Health Authority, that's SHA. Despite paying monthly premiums, the patients complained that they were unable to access timely treatment due to system failures, resulting in them spending a lot of money on transportation to and from hospitals on a daily basis, some for more than a week now. Let's take a look.
And we have not been treated. We are not your candidates. Let me cry with this mother. And he knows as he was there. And we are outside there waiting the gate. We are at the gate waiting. 20 patients. We have walked all the way from Kenyatta Hospital, coming here for treatment. From last week, Wednesday, the systems are not working. And I have come here to protest, to say that they are not working. There are patients in the ward who have been discharged and they have not been treated. This man has a child. Come sit here. He has come all the way from Kibwezi. Come and sit here. His child has swollen a coin. From yesterday, he has been waiting for the SHA to work. It is not working.
Very sad. And you could just feel her anger. Many Kenyans across the country, of course, relate to exactly what she's feeling right this minute. And it was very bold of her to go and, of course, speak to the authority and tell them what they're doing is wrong. Because sababu premiums zina go through. Chris, let me start with you.
First of all, it was so brave of her. Alafu live tumeona tu vile wase wenye wanafaa kuwa accountable hata hawako ready kuwa accountable. Wanataka kumtoa nje, kutry kumnyamazisha, but bado aliongea na kasikika vile alikuwa anafaa kusikika, vile inafaa. Hatufai kunyamazia hizi issues zenye zinatukumba, and especially health.
Yeah, that's true. Samiro?
Sasa unajua hata ukisikia mtoto ameanza kukohoa inakutupa into serious prayer. Juu na ile premium unalipanga normally yuko ngemekukava. But then sasa ukisikia tu atakahachi na ushapeleka mtoto shule, inakuwa stress. So for now the question is, do we continue paying for the premiums ama we stop kwanza until things get better? Because as we've seen, the president amekuwa akisema tulipe tuendelee tujitegemee, but then kama hii ndo situation Oh mama ndo afike mpaka kwa ofisi ndani. Hiyo ni serious thing, but then do we continue paying for the premiums? Juu kama hazisaidii. Oh mama huko ndani mtu ametoka mpaka Kibwezi ni faa. Ukitoka Kibwezi wamburudi kesho. Inakuwa noma.
Yeah, and that lady, you know, she said she just had a CS. I think it was 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks ago, and she had to walk.
Yeah.
Anything could have happened. Quach?
Yeah. First of all, I will come back to the fact that Chris said inatukumba, like just randomly in the middle of a conversation. We are like, Wakenya tunakumbwa.
But don't you use?
Yeah, but anyway. But also, to this story, I think Kenyans, what I'm loving about us is how we are occupying the right places now. It's not just occupying the streets alone. We are now occupying where it matters. Because for so long, we've had leaders lie about things that we know that on ground, they are not as they are saying they are. So that then, if this is not your situation, come and say it's not your situation. So that they do not be the ones to run the narratives. And that's why I'm loving that these people saw the press conference and said, no, this is the right time. Hapo tu mali mnadanganyia, ndio tutakuja kusema ukweli. Exactly. And you know, things like health, it's not about that it's not working for a few, so it's working for the majority and we should accept the system. What she's saying is right. If the systems have not been working for 3 days, those are lives too many that might be lost because your system is down. Kuna systems zingine zikienda down, you'd be like, okay, hiyo tutangoja kiasi, that one is fine, we can wait. But things that someone's life is on the line, because you know most of these hospitals, they do not do the operation before the approval. Exactly. So they have to wait for the approval to go through. Ati ndio wakubali ati the government will pay so that they start offering the treatment. So if they are not approving that at your system will go down, and this is across board by the way. Sometimes you go to Sijui, all these Huduma centers, Sijui wapi. You remember when the comedian, what's her name? The one that should have gone for treatment. Senje, when she was saying that visa yake ime disapproviwa and she needs someone in the government to come and go and talk to. Anytime a system is not working, it is counted in lives. That is unfortunately the reality. Yeah. So as much as they want to tell us that the majority of the system has been okay and people have been receiving treatment, one life is a life too many and we want the system to run out well. And as Sabiro is saying, tunalipa premium ya nini kama isaidi mtu.
Nika wanatuambia wasa mtadu.
Kata siya tujui.
Man, wenye tunalilia watusaidi.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Yes, it is very, very sad. And time is of the essence. You're absolutely right, Quach.
Yes.
You know, and it's not that it's working for some, it's not working for some. For the people, it's not that it's working for them.
Yes.
It's just that they can afford to pay out of pocket and go to yet, a private hospital. But it's cost that we shouldn't be paying. I don't know if you've been seeing what's been happening with TikTok, being banned in the US. People joined this Chinese app called Red Note, right? That's owned by the Chinese Communist Party.
Yes.
And in the app, Americans are finding out, hold up, so we are not a first world country. What's going on? You keep seeing all these things. They, ambulances are free and, all these things where hospitals, if you need surgery, it's just a very different world, which would be our world if the systems would work. We are paying money for it. We are.
I think, Sisi, we live in a world where we keep being told, furahieni kidogo mnapata. There are people who are worse than you. You remember when our parents used to say, unajua kuna watoto Turkana. We do not want to do that with our health care.
Yeah.
We do not want to take breadcrumbs. If we are paying, that's what we keep saying. We do not have a problem with taxation.
We don't.
But let our taxes do the right things.
Yes, thank you very much.
Wakifanya kidogo.
Yeah.
Uwezi pigiwa makofi kwa kufanya kazi yako.
Thank you.
Sababu unalipia.
No, our government for the barest of minimums.
We've got to take a break. See, it's like when politicians go around showing. We've got to take a break. No, but you're right, Kwat. It's like when politicians go around talking about what they've done as if it's a favor they've done for us. Anyway, so let's take a quick break. We have more to talk about after the break, and we'd love to hear from you. So the hashtag
It's the WRC Safari Rally 2025. Everyone wins. Go, go, go! Scoofies won! Gata won! Love always wins. Easter happiness all around. Challenge section coming up. Grand prize won. Revisha and win big with the WRC Safari Rally 2025. Open or deposit into a KCB Gold Savings account and stand a chance to win. Revisha and feel the roar.
We will decide if you're going to stay or you'll go back with a bus, whatever, to Migori, to Asurab. Toka!
We need more time. Nafaa to regroup. But rules are rules. Hakuna vile tunaweza songesha masiku.
Looking for the woman that you think you are. You behind me, make some man, make a bigger plan. Cause I know who you are. Fanya moyo before picking up a cool. Ndede na sio lazima nivue ndo tambue. Nshachagua before pasi.
The Eldoret Technical Training Institute, ETTI, offers students an opportunity to explore their career growth. Enroll now in our ongoing January 2025 intakes and the following higher diploma, certificate, and artisan programs. Enroll now in our ongoing January 2025 intakes. Eldoret Technical Training Institute, growing reputation.
One of my kids had a convulsion. AMREF sent me an ambulance. It was just one phone call that I had to make.
Get a Maisha cover today. AMREF Flying Doctors. We go where no one else goes safely.
TTTT at the Trend Live is our handle online, and a very big thank you to Woolworths Kenya for dressing me tonight as well. And I always tell everyone this, I was telling Kwach, I need to start taking him to Woolworths. Maybe that's why he can't bag someone. That's why he can't even go on a date. Yani shida tu ni mababy mama najaribu kumchanua. It's how he presents himself. Perception is everything, Kwach. And their wardrobe, all of their clothes are value for money. The quality of these clothes, they last, you stay with them for such a long time. And like I said last week, they have an amazing offer right now, so go and take advantage of that in any of their stores here in Nairobi, in Mombasa, and in Kisumu. All right, so now as we move on to the next story, so I don't know if you saw this video, but there's an undated video of a motorist evading city sakaris here in Nairobi CBD, who caught the attention of very many. The motorist was recorded escaping from what seemed to be double parking, right, as you can see in the video. So sijui, it looks like kila mtu sasa ameamua unajua nini, tutajichukulia hii sheria mkononi mwetu. What do you guys think? First of all, the cojones that it takes. Quatch, what do you mean the cops are behind you? And you're going, and you've gone. If it was at night, if it was like during those alcohol blow, incidences, I would have expected anyone to do anything. That makes sense. But you can see ni mchana. Now what hakuna hata mtu alimshika. No one even can you imagine when you're coming out from the other side, that other corner, and you're wondering, hiya, what is a car doing here?
First of all, kanjo wa kuklamp si kwa ubaya, lakini unaona venye wanatoshana. Alafu sijasema atutoshani kimiaka. Wangekimbiza hiyo gari. Alafu tena mimi pali natoka sitasema ni wapi nifuatwe, lakini nishaingia kwa nyumba ya mtu nikapata ile clamp na taya. Unaona? So Wakenya wanataka kusurvive. Na sasa kwa njia yote ile tu utaweza. Si afadhali tu uevade because penalty utamoni kama 2300 ukipatikana ume double park town. Sasa jamaa aliangalia hivi akaona kwanza yeye anacheza na fuliza iko less than him. But what do you do? What do you do?
But then what happens though? What happens? Because does it now become a traffic violation?
Yeah.
When he now goes,
penalty.
so atapatana na
No, Kenya I think ukienda ni hivyo. Like hakunanga ati we do not have the resources to follow you. That's why it ends.
Wow.
Ile siku utalipa utapata uko na 2500 ya kulipa.
That's so funny.
Unaona venye states mtu anapanga traffic, unaona machopa zimekaa sasa jamaa anafuata hawezi the projects. No, hapa hatuna hizo resources. Ukienda ni hivyo.
I feel like if only systems za Kenya zingekuwa zinawaka kama vile zinakuanga maju, like the minute you've broken a law ama umemake traffic offense unapatanga ticket hapo. Huku Kenya
Or if there is a way that they, you know, we have cameras all over and they're all working.
Do they work?
And they're like, that is Nikwat, and you get an email telling you, hi. Sijui kama
Umekuona umechukua wrong turn Nation Center.
Kuna watu ni gari pekee. Sasa mimi ukisema email sitakudanganya. Kuna watu tu ni gari pekee wako nayo. Simu hata ya email.
Nimeenda sana.
Mpaka nasikia hadi Chris anasema ati phone ingekuwa kama majuu.
Unaona Dubai, the biggest offense by the unaweza fanya, among the biggest unaweza fanya ni za traffic. Hawachezangi na traffic offenses by the way.
Unajua hapa Kenya mtu atawacha hizo emails zikusanyike, hiyo fines ziongezeke. Mkujie gari kama mtajukua. Juu sasa
nifanye
what's the worst thing?
What are you going
I think
to do?
Kenyans go kwanza kwa driving school. Wakenya wanaendanga driving school kujua zile vitu hawatatumia kwa barabara. They are like, oh okay, so hii lane inakuanga ya kuingia right.
Alafu akishajua afanye hiyo makosa.
Sasa hiyo ndio sasa
Sasa una drive uko sawa, msana kuja mbele yako tu mpaka unashanga ama mimi ndo nakosea. So next time what do you do kikwama?
Okay.
Kama yeye.
No, but
you know this kanjo.
My question is, you mean to tell me that those kanjo guys could not have even ran?
But why?
Like even walk fast, because he took a while. He reversed.
No.
3-point stop.
But you know, Amina,
there was no one who could just tell him, "Ebu shika simama hapo mbele ya hiyo gari." They don't even need to chase the car. If someone just stood in front of the car.
You remember when there's a cop that I think ilikuwa hapo GPO. Aliingia kwa gari through the window, kistero akashika steering, akaingia ndani, akasimamisha gari. It was a whole drama.
Movie.
No, we are in the generation why you don't need to do that. Chukua tu registration number. That's enough. You do not have kufanya ma theatrics. Hiyo gari haitaenda Uganda leo. Ijue chukua tu registration number. We can follow him through all the cameras. You know, most people do not realize that there are cameras everywhere in the CBD. Like ukitoka hapo uende, hakuna ni venye tu resources za kukaa kwa kamera kwenda kuangalia. Sasa ameenda wapi? Sasa by that time si tungeshika wengine wa sita. So huyu mwenye ameponea wacha aende. But also I think what we are seeing in practice here, when oppression becomes the rule, resistance also becomes the rule.
Automatically.
That the moment imekuwa ni kama kanjo na behave kiumistuni, automatically becomes, because what happens in Kenya is wamekubalia mtu mwingine double park hapo mbele tu. Alafu sasa wewe ukikuja upark hapo nyuma yake, sasa unakuja unashikwa anawachwa.
Mimi ndo mnyonge wako.
That's true. Because even traffic cops, when they stop you, and you're like, but that's how we, because here outside Nation, you know, there's that turn. I know you guys know the turn
famous one
that you're not supposed to take, and you find a cop waiting right there. Right.
Matatu sita zimepita. Kwanza, if there's something you should never do as a private car owner, ni kufuata matatu.
That's true.
Atapita light vizuri ukiwa hapo nyuma. Haya.
Naende. And you're like, na ule madam.
Na mimi nani akupandia serikali. Unajua sasa hii kanjo akianza tu kubishana na mwananchi hivi. Wengine wanakuja wote. Hata unaweza sema huyo anaabductiwa.
I think pia wanaogopa scenario nyineza kwa watu wana record.
Exactly.
Utaki kuonekana kwa hiyo blanda.
Yeah, that's true. Unless you're more serious, because he looks like he's like, please turn on your phones, everyone. Let's record. No, because watu wako na hasira. Wako ready. Nakuja kukutolea hasira.
Yes, that is why we were recording.
Okay, now after videos went viral showing several members of the county government of Nairobi's cleanup team pulling down street signages, the county government has clarified concerns regarding the activity. While speaking to the media, Geoffrey Mustiria, the chief officer in charge of environment in the county, said that the exercise was a lawful undertaking to get rid of some of the signages that, you know, he termed as illegal and obstructive. Nasikia mnasema at least sasa mnaibiwa mkiona, kwa sababu mlikuwa mnainama ukiangalia chini ndo mtu anapita na kitu. And you know, until they removed it, initially I thought, oh no, you know, they've invested so much money, but you know, you sometimes look up a bit for those of us who are tall. So, Chris, una relate wewe? Wow.
Chris arara shanga.
Chris hata ina mangi yote that comes.
And then it's just like kuna saying
guys, I'm 5'3" on a good day. I'm 5'3" on a good day.
Hiyo ni kama umevaa nini za inches ngapi?
Hata sisi thubutu kuva heels style, but I think hapa ni misplaced priorities. Manze kuna watu wanangangana huku na SHA na health. Sasa signboard ndio imekuwa more important ama si kila mtu akona job yake.
Hata hivyo, sasa hiyo watu watapotea.
Wametoa Sabina Joy.
Unajua hiyo kama hiyo sorry to say. Lakini watu zingine ni monument.
Sikia huyo.
Unaona mtu atapotea. Unajua tunasema ni aje tupatane hapo SJ. Sawa. Si ati naingia. Lakini hapo ni meeting point tu.
Hapo specific.
Toa hizo za duka ya nani Njoki lakini zingine ni monument tutapotea. Na pia Nika anaweza potea. Jameni. Iko wapi?
Nikienda location.
Jamaa haoni tena.
No, I think that one location iliuma wanaume. Because some things zinafikanga time sasa they are national treasure. Now we don't play with them. It's like kwenda kungoa Dedan Kimathi pale chini.
Hata kama tumaliza.
Yeah, because hiyo ni nini?
No, but freedom fighter wako ni tofauti.
No, lakini mimi I absolutely agree with Mosiria on this one. And this is why I'm saying there are two reasons. Of course, we are still debating on which one they gave priority and why they removed them. One was them being paid for, because as billboards everywhere should be paid for. That's how county gains their revenue. But at the same time, they were a nuisance. Hadi Wakenya wako na pesa ya lunch wanainama. Like what is going on? What is going on? You know, it was, and there's this thing that Kenyans are used to. Nyasha alisema tumezoeshwa vibaya. Unapata mtu kwa barabara hakuna, hii ni road. Mtu mmoja anakuja kuuza ndizi na nini na besheni, anauza siku moja, siku mbili, siku ya tatu anaona kuzibeba zote itakuwa ngumu, acha niweke ka kibanda. Anaeka ya pili, ya tatu, the next one comes, mtu wa kiatu anaongezeka, mtu wa kuchoma mahindi anaongezeka. Before you know it, barabara imekuwa soko. And then now when the kanjo eventually comes to say, hey guys, hii ni barabara, please toeni hizi vitu hapa. Guys, tumekuwa hapa for 15 years. Tumekuwa hapa, si tulizaliwa hapa. Unataka tuende wapi? Nikuzoeshwa vibaya. And also to the county government, I think they do this sometimes for relevance. I'm not saying there's a wrong time to do the right thing. There's always it's always a right time to do the right thing. But where were you when all those millions of billboards were going up na mnaziona
one by one?
Ni nini mbona mkuzitoa when they were Sabina? Okay.
Also
exposure ni kitu poa. Unajua kuna mali ukienda hauta expect uptown kukwe na boards big hivyo vyote, unaona. So saa zingine pia hatujui vitu nzuri zinakaaje. So pia si tuangalie tuseme ikitoa itakuwa rembo ama ni. Sasa unajua unaona mtu huko kwa stage, unaona mdosi anakuja, you know how to do your things.
Unasema mwizi unamuonea 80,
unaona akikuja.
You know, this thing was even affecting romance. Mnaenda kukutana na baby, huwezi muona kitokea mbali. Like, you know, there is the romantic thing of admiring your babe as she's
walking.
Say at least naweza ona Chris baby akiwa you know
at slow motion.
Tedeng.
You're looking good. Hey baby, agal toto.
Unamrushia akikujanga.
All right, so now I'd love to hear from you at the Trend Live. The hashtag is TTTT. We are available, of course, on X, which we still call Twitter. We have a lot more coming up. We have a couple of more stories. I'd love to hear from you and what you think about the stories. Unaweza salimia kina Samiro na Chris Baby watumie salamu. We'll be right back after this. Quach, we have feedback.
Yep.
Okay.
It's been years since Everton have been able to claim success, with the days of trophies and status long gone. But the return of David Moyes brings with it the potential to fight back towards victories and championships. Can one man bring gold to the Toffees and restore its reputation? Or will it continue its downward trajectory?
Just a payslip. Get a mobile loan of up to 500,000 shillings or an unsecured loan of up to 9 million shillings. Visit a Cooperative Bank branch today. Cooperative Bank. We are you.
Today we're on Happy Kenya Clean Toilet Mission. And we are visiting Mama Zawadi live in Nairobi. Come with me. Selena! Mama Zawadi, how do you keep your toilet clean?
I use normal detergent and bleach for washing.
The detergent and bleach cleanless can leave behind yellowness, rust, and germs. To clean your toilet properly, you need Harpic 10X. Harpic's 10 times better cleaning compared to regular detergents and bleach and kills 99.9% illness-causing germs in your toilet.
Wow, Selena! Nimeamini sasa.
Really? Yes. Now that she's part of the mission, the next house is yours. Oh.
Ulichokosa kwenye gumzo la Sato.
Wengi wakikua na wakuwa watu wakubwa hawapendi doa na hawapendi kuoa kwa sababu waliuzishwa kwa vita za doa wakiwa wadogo.
Kuna times naonanga sign moja hivi nishaiona mahali. Nasema itaisha.
Amejibebea kwa hata fanyika hivi. Paka ulitoa hili.
I'm really proud of you. You did what was best for you. And you also created for us a life that you wanted us to live. Watu wengi sana wamekuwa estranged na their fathers na baba wao bado wako uhai. Tafadhali find that man, cause kuna ile mapenzi baba anakupatia. It's so good.
New Harpic Kadogo. While other cleaners flow away, Harpic has a high viscous formula that gives you a sparkling clean toilet with only one round of application. Harpic offers 10 times better cleaning than other cleaning products and great savings too. Harpic Kadogo at only 60 shillings.
In 2 months, in fact, after I took the cover, I got an accident. And they met all the cause. My son's comment was very interesting. He told me this came at the right time.
Get a Maisha cover today. Amref Flying Doctors. We go when.
Welcome back. You are watching TT right here on NTV. Thank you so much for all the tweets that we are getting, the love and the more love as well. We're getting all of that. So thank you so much. Kwach, let me start off with you.
Umelipana. There's no way.
Yeah?
There's no way everyone. It's as if this show has not been existing. Like Chris Baby. How is everyone talking about Chris Baby?
Any allegations.
So we have Austin Kikuyu. Huyu ndio nini yake ilisha reflect. Malipo.
Oh, yeah, M-Pesa.
Yes. Chris Baby is such a beauty. Damn.
She is.
Okay, and then we have Austin is saying again, it's just disappointing to see how our health sector is not working. The fact that that lady came all the way with a child tells us how this thing is pathetic and useless. What is working in this country right now? He is asking us. Education, security, health, nothing. Rotich is saying, NTV, TTTT, today's show has my 3 favorite content creators.
Yeah.
Thanks to Amina. Big up Samiro, Chris Baby, and Nikwach. Amazing.
Nice. There was a focus group. Wakasema Chris Baby. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, Mackenzie ako hapo akirushia Chris Baby
my love, my heart, my kisses, my what?
Samiro, uko na kitu?
Mimi unajua mimi kuna mtu hapa amesema bado anastuka na kukumba. Ni kama Chris Baby mpaka nimeshuka kama Chris Baby ni wa Murima. Ni kama tuingize ile pande nyingine.
Kama kuna subject nilipita high school na high school na Rema ni Kiswahili.
Like no.
Always love
because you don't just
throw
in there are many signs of knowing someone is dating a lunje. It's just it becomes obvious.
Guys, I can explain.
No, but by the way, I need to understand, why is it that a lot of lunges, speak such good Swahili sanifu tena, not genuinely, you know. And then a lot of you know people who have come to settle here from other parts of the world. You know, the accent they pick up ni Kilunje. I don't know what's going on.
Wewe hawa watu waligeuza mzungu tu wafula.
Yeah, na ni wengi.
Yani pink ni pink na yeye anaongeanga kizungu. Unajua mtu amezaliwa akiongea kizungu.
Karibu kwa channel ya Baba Jimmy. Kuja usalimie watu.
Hata ule mzungu mwetu.
All of them.
All of them.
Very heavy European accent. Akitantu ni Kiswahili.
Yeah.
No. But this was demystified before, guys. It's Western. You know, Western world, Western Kenya. It's a Western thing.
I know.
It's a Western thing.
It's a Western thing.
I thought you were going to say something, Yamana.
No, it's a Western
something, Yamana.
So
anyway.
please just come out of the closet. Nenda una date huko. Ama wewe pia ni wa huko. Hii rungu ni kama ni kati.
Wow, sasa unani attack na unanijua vizuri.
Let's talk about
Umejireintroduce ati sikujui.
Imetubudi tumsikize. So let's move on. This is very shocking, by the way. The next story is very shocking. Yeah. Kenya has completely run out of essential medical supplies, including HIV medicines, testing kits, and vaccines, putting millions of lives at risk in what health officials are calling an unprecedented crisis. The country's public and private hospitals are facing severe shortages of antiretroviral drugs, which is, crucial, of course, if you have HIV. Vaccines for newborns, most HIV testing equipment after depleting stocks, and this is something that should concern all of us. Yeah,
for sure.
So let me start with Chris.
I have a creator friend.
Yeah.
Anakuanga na cancer. So this one time alikuwa na complain. Ameenda hosi for like checkup, kupata meds, but then he had to go back home juu ameambiwa hakuna dawa. Najua ameambiwa hakuna dawa, hajapewa hata solution ati come back a certain time. Aliambiwa tu ile design hakuna dawa. Again, it's like wasa utadu. Mna expect mtu afanye nini surely? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. We shouldn't be running out of medical supplies. Kwani hakuna stock? Mbona hakuna stock?
Yeah, tukiongelelea, renovation ya 1.4 billion. Na
Amina.
Yes, sorry, what?
I'm like, serikali, come.
Come closer. Zoom in. Please.
Just zoom in, serikali.
Yeah.
We tell you what we mean. You say 500 million ya Grammys, this is what we mean. When you say chanjo za ng'ombe zenye zinafanya ng'ombe zikose kunyamba, this is what we are talking about. When you tell us we are having a tree planting day that is going to be planted using choppers, this is what we are talking about. When we are saying that stop spending money on the wrong things, we are saying if we do not have these meds, guys are going to die. There's no better way to explain it.
Yeah.
People are going to die.
Tusikuwe na shida tano. Unaona? Kuna shida zingine kama testing kits za HIV. Unajua hiyo labda imeletwa na starehe. Not to say that kuna watu kuna wenye wamezaliwa na AIDS, of course.
Yes.
ARVs imekosekana. Lakini ya watoto, unaona kitu kama BCG, hiyo ndio inasaidia kuprevent kitu kama tuberculosis. Hatufai kukosa kitu kama hiyo, treat at least watoto, because hata in times of war na vitu kama hizo, wamama na watoto ndio ushughuliki. Shida tano, tupunguzie shida bwana.
You know that's and what sometimes is very tricky with the government is all these responsibilities belong to you at the same time. Like we are saying, now we need Harambee Stars to beat Morocco, but at the same time, we are still telling you we need SHA to work. At the same time, we need the housing project to make sense. Yeah. At the same time, we are telling you we need ARVs in our hospitals, because at the same time, you are telling us that the tax regime has changed and we are now going to pay more in the new year. People are now paying more for their NSSF than they were paying before. It's now from 2,000, they are going to contribute 4,000 shillings.
Yeah.
The tax regime, even though we refused the finance bill, has still changed anyway. So we are not complaining about being highly taxed in the region. We are saying let our taxes count for something.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what are we doing?
You know, because we're paying more and more and more in taxes, and our lives are just getting harder and harder and harder. Yeah. There is not a single Kenyan who you can talk to who's not struggling, who's not telling you that, you know, things are just very, very bad. Ndio ile time yenye hata ukiitiwa shida kwa tunaanza kuzima simu kwa sababu pia wewe mwenyewe, yani you are deep in debt yourself. Uko pabaya. So unasema tu let me not, you know,
instead of use ndio kwa maana serikali kuna different sections.
Yes.
Ama ni vitengo. Sorry Chris. Vitengo unaona? Kuna pande ya health, kuna wapi, kuna wapi. Let every other nini kitengo function.
Yes.
Otherwise wale wanashindwa kazi. Si wa excuse yani tu. Wawajibike.
Kitengo zao utaona wanashughulika na renovations uko like surely sasa kiti mpya.
Why do you want
and yet what you
alafu you see the leaders like now, you know, Burkina Faso, all these other countries.
Yes.
Hata sitaki salary ya raisi. What am I doing at his state house? Mimi nilikuwa sawa.
Burkina Faso kwanza maamua wewe yao majaji kwanza.
Waache mambo ya white.
Mambo ya hiyo ngozi wanavaa ya kondoo kwa kichwa. Imekibali ya ngozi.
Hawataki wig ama ni wig.
Wanaelijua tu atasema.
Finally, Amani speaking for us.
Sasa wewe unaenda nikubaye wig na kwa koti yenyewe imeachilia.
No, it's tupilia mbali.
Tupilia mbali.
Sasa imetupiliwa.
No, but what we are here saying in very many times. Itafadhali mtusikie, instead of kutumia time yetu kuadresiana, instead of kutumia time yetu kuambiana venye Facebook wafungue ofisi Kenya, use it to talk about these things. Instead of kutuambia sijui nani alifukuzwa serikali so he is bitter, or instead of kuambiana resign ama tutakuimpeach, those things we are not interested in. Hizo mtaenda kusema in your own personal uko mwambiane. Use time, and I think I love the way even the media is now focusing more on issues that concern us and less on malumbano. Umesikia?
Nimeona.
Sasa ongea tu kiduya basi.
We don't have to beg for them to hear us or for them to do what they're supposed to do.
What we're paying them to do.
You must be held accountable. Fanya mo ishie.
Yes.
Ishie.
And we will occupy. The leaders of this generation are not lucky because we are now domed. We are now better than we were 5 years or 10 years or 15 years ago. Mutafungua ofisi za Facebook Kenya mkifikiria that will be easier to contain the social media activism. We will find a way.
Na hasira ina pile up. We don't get that wrongdoing. Tuna watch. Hasira inapanda.
Yeah, kweli. And even for the cops, you know, when Jalanga was sharing a video about, I think it was this past week, where he's, you know, talking about renovating their houses or moving them, and, you know, he's talking about his plans. I kept wondering, yani, we are fighting for all of us. And you're beating us, finishing us, shooting us, maiming us, and you live in a very dire condition. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. The situation that they live in should just...
You know, I mean, cops are disadvantaged in one way, that them they are considered as a unit.
So they have to follow orders.
Considered as individuals.
No, but
them they are considered a unit. So whatever one cop does is all cops are doing it. Unlike us, when Mimi and Chris, we could have our there are so many good cops out there who we never get to hear about. But because of a few, when you tunawaona consistently wako involved in 1, 2, 3, alikuwa kwa Rex, alikuwa kwa maandamano hapa nje ya nation, juzi tena tumemuona akiwa, like there is always that trail. Those ones are the ones spoiling for everyone. When you wanaishi ndani ya mabati.
Inakuwa generalized.
So umesema mabati na humble mtu.
Acha tuendelee to the next story.
Mbona Islando watu wako humble?
Let's continue. What did that girl call it? There was a time this lady called it aluminium apartment.
It was apartments.
No, it was, anyway, I don't know what she called it. Now, this is a very tragic and sad story. Nigerians are mourning the death of a woman who was allegedly beheaded by a man reported to be her boyfriend in a state called Nasarawa in Nigeria. Police arrested Timi Leyin Ajayi, a gospel singer, with the severed head of his victim, 24-year-old Salome Adaidu, near a church Imagine that. He's alleged to have been carrying the head in a bag, which drew attention from other people who accosted him before police took over and arrested him. Other dismembered parts of the deceased body was alleged to have been recovered later in his home. And as you can see, he is, people would have, you know, mob justice hapo sasa.
Unajua beheaded ni serious. Kwanza the term beheaded.
Yeah.
You know, Amina,
it's quite serious.
Any type of violence is, but to just, I don't know why it has to get to this point. You know.
Unajua mimi nasemanga hatujafika ndio, lakini ndoa sio kura ya maoni. Ati yes no, ikikataa hiyo kuvumilia kwa ndoa iliwaka na wazazi wetu. Anaenda kutoka home hivi anaambua rudi wewe ndo alitoa ng'ombe ama nini. At this point naona ikikataa elewaneni toka. Kama ni ile imebaki kidogo, kama ni ng'ombe fadhali zirudi instead of mwili irudi ya msichana. Because such things hizi si jambo geni kwetu, zina happen in our society hata sahi. Hata fadhali hiyo kuna wengine wanafika kama ni wife na husband, lakini sahi ni mpaka nini girlfriend boyfriend. But then kama sahi sio must, msivurutane, afadhali tuishe kila mtu ende. Mambo ya co-parenting hapo mtapambana milimani, mwandikiane, mambo iendelee.
Samira umetuanga Kiswahili. I'm proud. But pia Kenya kuna dem alistab chali yake 27 times. Was it? Yeah, 27 times. God damn.
Yeah.
No, it's
even the other lady the other day, sorry to cut you short quite, I'm so sorry. Even the CCTV footage that went viral recently of the lady trying to stab either the husband or the boyfriend. Again, unnecessary. You know?
I think right now we are addressing androcide and femicide in the same wavelength. Androcide, Samiro ni the male femicide. Hallelujah.
Andika hiyo.
Tafuta mahali uandike mahali. Wale wajui the killing of men because they are men is called androcide.
Yeah.
So now femicide, I think it's gotten to a level where now we men, we need to start this conversation. Yes, we should have peer-to-peer conversation with each other and tell each other these things. But as well, we should have these conversations in our homes. From when the child is starting to grow. You know, these things are built through vitu tudogo tu tuna happen pale nyumbani. Tua chali anakuja home and yeye anaulizwa ulipigwa na dem. Wewe uko serious? Na uko hapo ukilia. Si uende huko ukajitetee. Ni nini unaenda kufanya nini? So when he goes back to do it, he's going with the installation of the parent that this should never happen to a man. In case someone becomes aggressive to you, so that you end up killing a fly with a gun. Whatever the case that this person was going through in his house, the pastor, he ended up reacting like he's sijui nini. Kama mtu amekukasirisha, si you walk away, muachane. You have all the options in the world. Squeeze watu wanawachana mpaka at 90. What is this that you can't take it? I don't know. Let's just have this.
Is the family unit still functional? Sababu kitambo ulikuwa naambia ukipata girlfriend mlete tujue. Unajua saa zingine sister kwa narudi na black eye, unajua ametoa wapi.
Exactly.
Unaona? Watu wajuane hata kama ameenda wapi. Ile kitu ya kitambo ile endea msichana kwao kama unampeleka date. Babake amuone, ukiona kwanza babake kwanza ni mkali, unajua lazima uingize baridi. Lakini sasa siku hizi ameenda amelala nje hata ni siku 2 3, wewe hujui hata chali ya sister yako.
That's actually very true.
Very true. I feel like watu wa siku hizi wakiona vitu mobs ki happen, they like grow with that. And then I feel like pia watu wa siku hizi wanasikizanga. So if you tell a kid or educate a kid that no, GBV is not right, ama as parents you solve your issues kivyenyu bila mtu kuona whatever is going on, wata grow tu poa bila vita or like
any violence. I think as a society eradicate any sort of violence. Kwanza tu kwa shule, when we were saying mtu lazima apigwe viboko 16 ndio apate kusikia sijui nini. Just eradicate violence from the elementary levels of nini. Hiyo kitu ya sisi tunaamini mtoto wa Afrika lazima apigwe ndio asikie. Hivyo ndio mtu anagrow anajiambia hata bibi yangu Mwafrika lazima apigwe ndio asikie. So you grow up with a mentality that is you do not know how to you know stop it, so that then we start addressing the reasons later.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes people mix the reason why ati but alimuua kwa sababu wasichana nyinyi pia mwacha. No, let's address the murder, which is the crime first.
Yes.
And then now address all the societal reasons that cause the causation we will address later.
No, but it's just, you know, sometimes even there are families that excuse that behavior. They know that, you know, Uncle so-and-so or one of your cousins, you know, is extremely violent. And I've always said this, I'm like, why doesn't it become a police case? Why do you keep sweeping it under the rug? And you're like, oh, you know, he'll get better at it, like it's riding a bike and, you know, tomorrow. No, he should just stop doing it today. It's not that difficult. It's not that hard. Yani wanaume badala ya kwenda therapy ama ya kudeal na the demons that you've got battling inside of your head, you would rather, you know, beat this person. That's why it's so hard to stay with men when they don't have money. They're a completely different animal. I don't know what happens. You know? It just, something changes. At least kwa squeezia kasirikangi zamani.
Plus we are a woke generation.
I mean, ni venye tu ya hii mwezi iliingia. Ukinipata tena kabla inini.
Kwa tunaendanga therapy.
That's a good
Now that tumeongelelea therapy.
That's a good question.
Therapy ni muhimu sana and I'm glad watu watu wengi siku hizi wana embrace therapy. Mi kwa psychologist ni kitu inanibamba sana. Like for instance, when people come to my DMs and want to talk
Chris, you see why I should be having therapy at home? Like, Chris, you see why I could be having this counseling every day. You only have to say one word.
No, I'll be biased.
Anyway, time is up, guys. Time is up. Time is up. Now you know why. But now he'll start. He'll have therapy, of course, because of you. But no, honestly, I think men also should call each other out. If you know your friend, you know, is disrespectful or inappropriate, or is very aggressive, even when you're hitting on women at a concert or, you know, at wherever it is you meet people, kubali no. Umekuja na fujo, umekataliwa. It doesn't have to get there. It doesn't have to get there. May her soul rest in peace, truly. And any other woman who's struggling, or man who's struggling in a domestic violent relationship. Thank you so much, Chris, baby.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, Samiro. You all were fun. I liked it. I really enjoyed it. Did you guys have fun? I had fun. I had good. Quach.
Where is the thank you so much, Quach? Where is it?
Thank you, Quach. You know your
last thing.
All right, so we've got to go. But thank you so very much to Woolworths for dressing me tonight. Woolworths Kenya, like I always say, they have the best. And it's dads, moms, you can shop for the kids. They have the cutest onesies, let me tell you, for all weathers. It's just so nice. Kwanza ni ndogo. Today I had gone there earlier and I was wondering, am I shopping for a baby that I don't know? Because I want to pick something for the kids, but there's an offer. Make sure you go to any of their outlets here in Nairobi, in Mombasa, or in Kisumu. My name is Amina Abdi Rabah. Time now for the news. I will catch you at 10 p.m. Bye.